25 years ago today, the young fascisti were on the march. Benito Mussolini was a familiar figure on the newsreel screens, a threatening one in the councils of the world, and these colorful mass spectacles frequently staged in the Eternal City made brave and stirring sights to those who shared the totalitarian ideal. Another kind of bravery stirred many hearts in 1934, that of the French airmen Codos and Rossi. They landed at Floyd Bennett Field completely exhausted after flying non-stop from Paris in an ordeal of fog and darkness all the way. Famous distance flyers, they had set their mark on the Pacific coast. 25 years ago today, wind and dust storms scourged the heart of the nation, the Dust Bowl. Millions of tons of sand and grit darkened the sky and smothered countless farms. Cattle were starving by the thousands. It was stark tragedy for the beleaguered farmers of the region. It was the worst drought in half a century, and most of the nation was blighted, from Texas to the Dakotas, even as far east as Maine, where 30,000 acres of virgin timber went up in smoke, one of the most disastrous forest fires in the history of the state. "25 years ago, much as today, the living Buddha was in the news. The then Panchen Lama was exiled as a result of strife between warring Tibetan factions, and he toured China, non-communist then, preaching national unity to the vast throngs that greeted him. In 1934, as in 1959, the heavyweight championship was garnering sports headlines. The rivals then were Primo Carnera, the man mounted from Italy, and the champ, and his challenger, Max Baer. Max was at least 50 pounds lighter than Daprime, who weighed in at 265. And even at 6'3", Baer was a good deal shorter. But Baer was tough, in his prime, and out to return the title. In the bout, Carnera was floored 12 times in 11 rounds, as Baer repeated the classic pattern of David versus Goliath.